You're listening to the Willpower Coix podcast.
Oh yeah, boy, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Willpower Coix, and I like to talk to you about what the show is all about. Yeah, we're going to have an awesome time with each other. We're going to have awesome interviews, interviewing some cool people, colorful people. You know, for example, we're going to have, a game show where we're going to invite on guests, fans, don't matter who, to come on along and play and win some cool prizes. This essentially is a talk show, so I will bring along people on, like I said, professional boxers, athletes, doctors, lawyers, don't matter who. And we'll talk boxing, sports, mature things, since this is an explicit show, so kids, don't listen. We'll also get into our lives, kind of pick at each other, kind of jab at each other, joke around, and be sure to subscribe. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can see this on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my Willpower Coix podcast. You can see it on Google Play Music and iTunes. And I like to apologize, guys. I want to apologize because I was supposed to get this podcast out sooner, but, life happens, and honestly, Mother's Day, the big Canelo fight, there was no way I was going to get this out on time. But I'd like to say a quick Happy Mother's Day, belated, to Heidi Farina, Mimi Chan, Catherine O'Reilly, and Melissa Dernert, Dawn Bray, Carla Brinker. You moms rock, and I enjoy sharing our moments together with you, wherever it's at, title or an event. We have had some amazing memories, and I look forward to more. Hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. Shout out to the mamas. Well, I want to start talking to you about my Friday and Saturday night. And, there was a couple of amateur mistakes I made recording the interviews with Mike Koenig and Alex, so I apologize about that. But I did get a good interview with the Hula Hoop Girls, where they were really nice to meet, and I can't wait for you guys to hear them because they were fun to talk to. But we also had a big fight, and I'll talk a little bit about that. Did not get too much audio for that, but it's pretty funny because my dad's quite the man. All right, without further ado, here's a message from our sponsor.
Subscribe now and never miss a jab. The Willpower Coix podcast.
This podcast is brought to you by Bubo Coffee. Bubo Coffee is located in my hometown of West Chicago. They serve the best things you can buy. This stuff is so amazing, guys. Oh my god. Alright, they serve two things that I personally need every day to get started, and that's wheatgrass shots and buttered coffee. I'm telling you guys, Bubo Coffee's got some of the best stuff. Oh, so good. Organic. It's hot. Bubo Coffee's got more than just coffee. I'm saying that too much, but they have, smoothies. They got granolas, organic seeds and nuts. They got collagen protein shakes. Like, dude, I personally love going to Bubo Coffee. They have some of the best things, best drinks, best ice creams, gelatos. They got so much variety. It's in a little corner, a little shop right off the street on Route 59 and North Avenue. So if you're close to the area, stop by Bubo Coffee in West Chicago. Now, there's two things I personally like to drink, and that's wheatgrass shots and butter coffee, aka bulletproof coffee. Here's why. Wheatgrass shots has some of the best minerals man can put in a drink. Vitamins A, B complex, C, E, elemental PIGFK. I'm just joking. But it's extremely rich in protein, contains 17 amino acids. It's the building blocks of protein. Check out this stuff. Ain't no joke. I posted a nice article on my Twitter account at Will the Boxer. So go follow me at Will the Boxer, and I'll give you the link for 50 reasons why you should drink wheatgrass. Now, last thing real quick before we continue on with the show, because I got so much more content to give you today. Butter coffee is another thing I like to drink. I'm weird. I like telling people I drink this stuff because it decreases muscle pain. A 2009 study from the University of Illinois examined the influence of caffeine on pain tolerance among 25 college-age men. The men were giving a caffeine dose of 5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight, which, if you don't know what that means, like myself, it's 2 to 3 8-ounce cups of coffee, and then cycled on the bike for 30 minutes at or near 80% of their VO2 max, their oxygen levels. Afterward, they reported less quadriceps pain in the muscle, and compared to the placebo group, this can translate to longer workout sessions since your pain threshold becomes greater. So all those title listeners listening to this, now you know why I don't fucking stop. I apologize, my language. This is my Willpower Course podcast. What? But without further ado, let's continue on with the show. If you guys want to know more about that stuff, just go on my Twitter. I like to post a lot of these things, and I love sharing my knowledge. So follow me at Will the Boxer. I have so much more things to talk to you about. So here's a quick message.
Subscribe now and never miss a jab. The Willpower Coix podcast.
Now, make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel and search Willpower Coix for this video's podcast so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, my weekend was nuts, guys. Was back-to-back mostly with personal training, my second job at Tile Boxing Club, running straight into power boxing and fitness. But overall, it was a great weekend, and I'm excited to share with you these events. So without further ado, let's start off at Power Boxing and Fitness. On Friday, my dad, aka Coach Guillermo, had an amazing ladies class, and here's a small clip of that.
There's my target. Notice how low I get. Do not do this. See how I barely bend? To the floor. It's not in an angle. That's where the workout is going to be. Arms, mainly with your elbows. What I want you to do is this. Lock. When you do it, do not bring your hands down.
Watch the full clip on my YouTube channel. Search Willpower Coix to see the video podcast of this show. Then we had the men's class. It was a lot of fun, and we always joke while taking things serious, of course. But it's always awesome to spend some time with these guys, hang out, and record some of the sparring and training. Here's a quick clip of that.
All we're going to do is we're going to tap with the jab right now. Okay, we're going to move it around like we're boxing. Okay? Hello. No, as you do it. One of you will be clapping. The other one is just moving around. Okay?
You can see the full clip on YouTube where you can see what I'm talking about. My father has such great knowledge of the sport, and you can see what I'm talking about on the video podcast. So check it out. And some of the guys who go in there are young, 14 years old. You know, I think some of them are still in high school, but there's a couple of them who are just getting in to get a good workout. They're not there to become fighters. They're not there to be boxers. They just like to work out. They love the sport. They appreciate the sport while they're doing this training style. So you come out to Power Boxing and Fitness. For more information, you can visit our website. Now, in this next clip, I'm going to introduce to you Isaac Perez. This kid has a lot of future in front of him. He's only 14 years old. I'm telling you, this kid's going to go somewhere. And I got a small clip so you can kind of get the feel on the kind of personality he is. Kind of quiet, kind of timid, but, you know, every day I'm trying to break through to him with a little bit of something else. So here's a small clip of that interaction with him. Dude, do you skateboard here all the time?
Yeah, most of the time.
Oh, most of the time?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
Boxing? I think this is my third year.
30 years. So you're 14 now, so you've been doing it since you were 11.
Yeah.
And why do you like boxing?
Mostly it's a good sport, you know. Like, it takes a lot of discipline. It's really nice.
And with Coach Guillermo, how was it like training with him?
Sometimes it could be rough, you know. For the most part, it's good.
And what's it like sparring people? What's it like, fighting your friends, fighting your peers?
I think it's not as bad as fighting somebody else, because you don't really know when you're in the ring with somebody else. And when you spar somebody, you've already sparred them, so you know their techniques and everything.
I like it. That's good, man. Well, I've been seeing you grow up, and it's crazy seeing you, continue on, doing what you're doing. And honestly, I get blown back sometimes seeing you, like, just transform. One day you may have, a bad sparring session, and I see it on your face, I can read it, and, like, you look down, you didn't like what you did. You're hard, you're a hard critic on yourself, and exactly how I was. I mean, you come back next day, like, whoa, who the hell is this kid? So you keep that up, and just go ahead, boot up, and let's get you in the ring. So now, switching gears, the awesome Cairo event I was talking about earlier happened the same night as Power, and I literally left the gym to go straight to this show. Now, take note, sometimes working so much and having so much ideas every day to expand my business and reach is tiresome. And honestly, EDM is not my to-go style in genre of music. I want to go and watch and see. But, I love these guys. I love hearing them every week. And I just said, you know what? As much as I'm tired, I'm going to go in there anyways. And here's a quick clip on what you can expect. I talked to the event planners, Mike Haney and Alex Raleigh.
We got like some modern ass music mixed with like the old school, because I like a little bit of the old school mixed with the new school, like that's all what you're gonna see when you come to
because I seen like painters painting pictures and portraits.
We'll get this, man. My neck like froze up.
Good vibes, just all around.
Yeah, and did I see massage booths set up? What's going on with that?
Yeah, that girl's pretty awesome. So she's got magic fingers. Pillow, man.
Uses a bottle of whiskey for a pillow.
Lunch and bed.
And I hate that I messed up on this amateur style podcast. And don't worry, guys, every day I'm going to get better and better at this. So just bear with me and watch this podcast grow. But, I ended up putting my audio recorder on auto record. So it will definitely cut off recording things if I didn't talk into the mic as much as I wanted it me to. So it cut some things off. I'm going to keep that interaction short. And we're going to move on to meeting the girls, which I recorded longer for them. So sorry, boys, I'll get you next time. Don't worry, they'll be hearing a lot more of this. So here we have two girls from the HoopChakra company going out and putting on a show, dancing their night away with hula hoops, lights, fire, hoops. It was all chaos. And these girls are really sweet, really energetic, very bubbly. And here's a clip of that.
Something real different. That's like a lot of practice. I mean, can you imagine round, but then square? You gotta be on point.
Square hula hoop.
Yes.
Square. Well, it's multiple squares within one. It's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, anyway, we also have fire hoops tonight.
Yeah, fire hoops we're going to have in a little bit.
Wait, you're talking about like hoops on fire?
Correct.
Yeah, well, okay, there's wicks on these hoops, and those wicks are on fire.
The hoops
so the
aren't
hoop
on fire.
Isn't on fire. But yes, there is fire involved.
There's a wick on it attached to it, which is on fire.
Yeah.
And yes, it will be.
Is there going to be sword swallowing or
our guy couldn't
fire?
make it.
If you stay late enough, you might see a little bit of that going. No, I'm just kidding.
But honestly, how well? Who knows? Right?
Who knows?
That might be our next big thing.
Yeah.
And so tell us what's going on tonight. What's this event?
So tonight we've got a few great DJs up in here. We got the guitarists from Grizz right now representing, and we got a bunch of great local DJs such as Syndicate. We've got Turtle, Trippin' Turtle. I mean, we got Blue guy here. What's his name? Blue.
And they've been doing this a lot. You girls come a lot. I've seen you guys come here like almost every show, right?
Well, yeah, we started working on like getting some events and hula hooping, but just bringing our hoops pretty much wherever we go, because you know a hooper never goes without her hoop.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we get booked for a lot of gigs like this, so we do hoop for different
You do
gigs
hoop
like
events.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
So hit us up for your next big event.
Yeah.
Weddings, birthdays, quinceañeras, you know, bar mitzvahs for sure. Anything to spice it up and get people moving, or at least a little bit entertained without you having to worry so much. Let us do it for you, and we'll get everybody.
And what they're gonna get? They're gonna get, you know, two beautiful women just dancing off and hoopa shakalaka, and then putting in some hip hop music and some dancing and just.
We got it.
Oh.
I mean, we are cultural to the T. So whatever you need, we'll get you. We got you.
I think I got a bachelor party coming for a boy of mine. I think I might have to call you girls up for
That's
this.
for
So
sure.
just like, woo.
By the way, we don't go nude. So we have had some people ask. No, they're not us. There are great nudists out there, but not us. Yeah.
We'll provide the hoop.
But hey, yeah.
Oh, love it. All fun and games.
Yes, of course. So yeah, check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
HoopChakra.
HoopChakra,
Check
yes.
out our apparel on Etsy.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys got apparel.
yeah, we have our own apparel. We've got
Nice.
hula hoops,
Yeah, we make our
stickers.
own hula hoops.
Mhm.
We don't have any LEDs, but we have some reflective hoops.
They're
we
all
do also
dance
have,
professional.
Yeah, they all have grip. I don't know if you know what grip is. You probably
No,
don't,
grip
but there's
tape.
grip. Just like skateboarders have grips on their boards, we have grips on our hoops.
On the hula hoops. Oh, I like it. Is it sandpaper too?
Yeah,
It's great.
It's like that.
It's kind
just
of like it.
that.
I
Oh.
mean, it's not as rough.
Right. Like damn, we got some calluses. Let me see those hands.
But I mean, yeah, we what else do we have? Glow in the dark hoops.
Yeah, we have this amazing tape by Landmark. It's like this glacier icy blue tape. It's not like your regular duck or frog tape. It's insane. Like you only need like a second of light and it'll light up your evening, no matter where you are. Camping in the middle of the forest where there's no light, count on this because that's what it's made for. These hoops are sick. Yeah, definitely.
Well, ladies, it's been fun. I hope to see you guys more because I'm going to be here more and just promoting, helping these guys out, get the word out, and just people can tune in and just listen to our night tonight. You know, on the way home they're driving, they're working out. Some people don't like listening to music all the time. They're listening to podcasts, and well, hopefully we'll be that outlet for someone to just listen, tune in, and have a good time.
Yeah, come to Cairo. Come hoop with us at HoopChakra. We are needing your vibes, your energy.
We'll have hooping in the park this summer, so join us for hooping in the park.
All right. So check out their Facebook, their Instagram. One more time, where can they find you?
Facebook, Instagram, Etsy.
And what and the name?
HoopChakra.
All right.
Subscribe now and never miss a jab. The Willpower Coix Podcast. Go visit www.powerboxingfitness.com and unleash the fighter in you.
All right. So we have reached the end of our show. I have one more interview with co-owner Andrew Massey. He is quite the colorful soul, and he has a lot to talk about. We talked about what the Cairo Ale House is actually referred to. Not a bar, not a venue, something uniquely different. And so make sure you listen to that. Also, he is also a director. He's a film genius, so make sure you follow him on his business endeavors. So without further ado, here is Andrew. All right, continuing on with our night here at the Willpower Coix podcast, we got one of the owners of Cairo, Andrew. Please tell me what your last name though. Masai. Of course. And tell me, man, what is going on tonight, dude? I hear like a mixture of Pink Floyd back there, and now it's like a mix of something else.
So what it is a live band with a DJ, and they're actually mixing and spinning with each other. Drums you hear in the background, they're actually live. They're not canned drums whatsoever. The guitarist on stage is actually playing Pink Floyd, and that's how he's able to keep up and actually switch it out so much. That's why it sounds like there's 1,000 different tracks happening, even though it's all live people.
It's absolutely insane. And this happened, I mean, what's this, which one special event? I mean, I know we have Hot Sauce Session every Thursday.
Right.
And that's where everybody, the DJs come in and they're just practicing, working on their groove, and all of a sudden they come in Friday night and then boom, they come on and perform. It's kind of cool seeing their jam session, they're just, messing around, having fun up there. And then they come in and they put the real show on Friday. And so, last Thursday, I was here and just seeing them, from last week to this week, like, holy shit. So, thanks for letting me come in and just be a part of this podcast and getting inside of you, because I know you not only are you a bar owner, but what else do you do? I know you're like a filmographer, like you got something going on there too. There's a whole other avenue of
I direct and stuff like that. I just got off set with a TV show called Film Now. We wrapped that up about a month ago. I just got back from Canada for doing other stuff and just touring.
Yeah.
Just doing what I do, like video-wise. I mean, as far as it goes, if you feel like your art has a message, you do everything in your power to make that art go. And as long as you have your art and as long as you have your ideals of what life should be, run with it. There's no point not to.
I like it. And where can people follow you? Where can people find you?
If you look up ChicagoAmp.com, you'll find, let's face it, I'm more worried about filming than I am keeping up with a website, but I'm going to have that updated pretty soon here, so check me out at ChicagoAmp.com. You can check out the venue at CairoAleHouse.com. Again, that's CairoAleHouse.com. Now, I want the viewers or listeners to actually imagine that I smiled right there and there was a twinkle in my tooth, right? Maybe a sparkle in the eye and stuff like that when I said that. Maybe a wink if, you're into that kind of thing. I'm filming it right now too, so I can actually show that too. So just imagine I winked really slowly at the guy filming this right now. So
you can see this video on Facebook, so you know what he's talking about. That wink in his eye, that he was trying to give out there with that message of come to www.CairoAleHouse.com with that smile, right? There it is. So you can see that video on Facebook.
May 21st, we have Chuck Mosley, formerly of Faith No More, playing here.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
I heard that Twister played here, Twista, and who else played? Some crazy artists have been here before.
A lot. 3-6 Mafia, D12, Lucky Boys Confusion, Coffin Cats, Hawthorne Heights. Let's see here. Former members of Panic at the Disco, Mark Rose, I keep going down and down and down. Jeff Young from Megadeth played here.
Hell yeah.
There's a good amount of people that's actually found their ways through our doors, and, it's cool to actually keep up with it because, in the end of the day, a lot of people are showing up here because, it's an avenue. It's more of an art house type of thing.
This is not your local bar.
Or it's not an actual venue. So this is an art house venue, and I'd like to say that art house venues and venues are two different animals. Art house venues, there's always going to be a different vibe to them. There's going to be more things happening at every show at an art house venue than there is at a regular venue. Regular venue, the only thing they're worried about is let's put a band on stage, get people in the doors, sell them booze, get them out. Here it's well, let's get people in here. Let's put stuff around the room so we can spark conversation so people actually have real lives connections with each other. We're building family here. We're building a community, and a community has outreach. And as long as that outreach is true, there's a reason why you come here even when you're not doing a podcast.
Yeah. That's exactly right. I'm here because the culture is completely different, completely new. It's an atmosphere where you walk in, you kind of feel like, oh, I don't know what to expect, and then all of a sudden you kind of let loose. You hear the music play, you see the people vibing, everybody feeding off each other's energy. It's a great time, and every time I come here, I'm willing to come in no matter what it costs.
Right.
If I know there's going to be a good show, a good time, good peeps, it's worth every penny. And so on Thursdays, people can see the rough work, and then Fridays, boom, You got the nice shows coming up, popping live. And it's awesome to see it grow. And every Thursday is awesome. Every Friday, Saturday, you guys, every time I would drive by
Tomorrow
home.
night we actually have, the show starts at around 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And the entire show is called Cancer Smash, right? It's 3 stages, almost 40 different musicians and artists and different people showing up, doing their thing on 3 different stages. Tomorrow's going to be nuts.
Wow. So, wait, so you got 3 different artists on 3 different stages. We're going to have it.
Almost 30 different artists in 3 different stages.
Oh, wow. So how's that going to be set up?
One outside, one in the hookah lounge, and one in Cairo stage.
It's right, because Cairo is also connected to a hookah lounge called Oasis Cafe.
Right.
So tell everybody where we're at. We're in West Chicago, 2009 Franciscan Way.
2009 Franciscan Way, West Chicago, Illinois.
All right, well, that's the Willpower Coix podcast. I'll bring more interviews here tonight, bringing you more interesting, colorful people, and just showing you guys a different look at what we have here in West Chicago, and the community, and the people that are in my life, and the friendships that you guys will see grow and develop. We'll see Andrew again. We'll see Raleigh. We'll see Mike Haney. We'll see more of them, because I'll be here almost probably every week now with my podcast. So
subscribe now and never miss a jab. The Willpower Coix Podcast.